with Tulsa Drillers manager Scott Hennessey just before he goes down to spring training in Arizona. And Scott, how do the 2023 Tulsa Drillers, how is the roster shaping up? How much do you know about the roster going into spring training?
Well, you think you know what it's going to be, and you know there'll be some changes, some trickle down effect from the big league. Who makes the big league team, who doesn't? But I think for the most part we know a lot of our team. We know a lot of position players. We'll have like 5 guys on the 40-man roster, and I think a lot of these guys that you saw at the end of the year, the right-handed pitchers, they'll all be back, and that's probably going to be the strength of our ball club.
And there's going to be a lot of familiarity, players back for a second season. Talk about how big a help is that for you and for them?
It's going to be a good mix. We're going to have a lot of, I wouldn't say veteran guys, but guys that have been through this league one time. And I always say that the new guys that we'll have, those guys, we can help them all we can, but it's better sometimes coming from the players, and they know the grind of the league, the ins and outs, and the players always help the younger guys and the new guys, and it's going to be a good mix.
I guess there would be a few players in the position similar to what Michael Bush was last year, who had a solid first year here in 2021, but then needed just a little bit more time here and then just really took off during his time here last year.
Yeah, I think so. Like a guy like Andy Pajes, who's on the 40-man roster, hit 25 home runs with 80 RBIs last year, and he really never got going. So I think he may be back. I know he doesn't want to hear that, but there's a good chance he's back. He's on the 40-man. Similar to Bush, he'll be here for a little bit, and we'll get him out of here, get him to AAA. Another guy, Johnny DeLuca, who's on the 40-man, center fielder, played really good here. Then he had the lat strain, kind of hurt his development a little bit, but he played great. We added him to the 40-man, similar to Andy. He'll be our center fielder most of the time. We'll get him in right and left too, but he'll be back for a minute, is what I like to say, and we'll get him out of here as well.